Okay, so mine came a bit late. I pre-ordered it, came late still. Came with a couple of stickers and some in-game currency for the App Store game. But here it is. This will be the full review of the Khorne deamonkin. Don't know how many parts. Depends how quick I get through it, really. First thing to say, quality of the Codex, beautiful. The artwork, beautiful. It's a bit more solid than they have been in the past few months. Mind you, I bloody hope so for 30 quid. Is that reflecting? Oh, that's reflecting. Right. What's people want to know first? How does the book work? Interesting. On first glance, impressions? Interesting book. Is it going to be competitive? Probably, actually. I can see this appearing in tournaments, and for good reasons. It is funny as hell. Right, we're going to go over main rules, Warlord Traits, then the new blood time table. Right. So, special rules. First one that you need to know, blood for the blood god. Deamonkin army generates blood tithe points during the course of each battle. Yep. These are achieved by following out the following actions. Unit containing at least one model with the blood for the blood god special rule is completely destroyed or destroys an enemy unit. So if your army dies, you get points. If you kill your opponent, you get points. Yeah, I'm definitely on for this book. Oh, a unit containing a character with the blood for the blood god special rule is slain or slays an enemy character. Ooh. So technically, if you actually kill a unit, you get 2 points. So most units have got champions in them, and most the Khorne units will have champions. This is my new sergeant. Needs a bit more work. Needs some weathering. Oh, that's interesting. Demon of Khorne, because demons are in deamonkin book. Bit obvious. Demons of Khorne have the demon, so 5+ in 1, furious charge, and hatred demon Slanesh. Okay. Mark of Khorne gives models rage and counter attack. And everything that isn't a demon has Mark of Khorne in this book. So your standard Marine squad has got rage and counter attack. I can live with this. Skull for the Skull Throne. Skull for the Skull Throne special rule. Anyone with this rule must issue and accept challenges. Okay, so that makes characters quite useful. Not many special rules in this. Who can we ally with? Battle Brothers are demons and Chaos Space Marines. Okay. That's okay, I guess. Allies of convenience are Necrons and Orcs. I understand the Orcs, I don't fully understand the Necrons. Desperate allies are Dark Eldar and Tau. I really don't understand. And come the apocalypse at any Imperial army, Eldar, Harlequins and Tyranids. Yeah, I get that one quite badly. Right, we're going through the boring bit. Now, Warlord Traits. On a 1, Icon of War. Your Warlord and all friendly units with the Blood for the Blood God special rule, within 12 inches of him, re-roll the charge rolls. So, as long as you're within 12 of him, and you fail a charge, you get to re-roll it. And considering even walkers have that wall, your Hellbrutes and Defilers and Soul Grinders get to re-roll as well. Well, if anyone reads this book, and is a big Khorne fan, you will you'll realise it's not as competitive as it should be, but oh god, is it funny. Number 2. Disciple of Khorne. The Warlord has Zealot. Zealot, that's fearless and hatred, I believe. So number 3, Arc Slaughterer. Add 1 to your Warlord's attacks characteristic. So your if you took a Bloodthirster as your HQ, he'd be up to 7 attacks minimum. Favoured of Khorne. Your Warlord generates 1 additional Blood Tithe point each time he slays an enemy character in a challenge. None of these are bad. Butcher King. Your Warlord has preferred enemy. This is one of the first Warlord Traits tables I've read where none of it is bad. And Signed for Glory. When resolving a Dark Prophecies or Fury Unbound result on the Blood Tithe table, your Warlord will automatically pass the leadership test if chosen as the character. Oh, so you don't even have to roll for him possibly becoming a prince or a Bloodthirster. Oh, I swear I'll stop laughing, but this book is amazing. So, let's move on. Blood Tithe table. Through the game, we've already gone over it, you establish points to a maximum of 8. And at the beginning of your phase, before your movement phase, you can spend them. And here's what you get. So for spending 1 point, all friendly units with Blood for Blood God special rule have Adamantium Will. Until the start of next turn. Okay, that's pretty nice. 2. Insatiable Bloodlust. All friendly units, Blood for the Blood God special rule, have Furious Charge and Rage. Yeah. So, your whole army's on average anyway, but you get Furious Charge. I'm on. I'm really on for this. Unstoppable Ferocity. If you spend 3 points, all friendly units, Blood for the Blood God, gain the Feel No Pain special rule till your next turn. So that's an army-wide Feel No Pain for 3 points. So if you lose a whole unit, you get 2 because of a character, and all you've got to do is kill a unit, or take the main formation where you get a point a turn. This book is going to do very well. And up to 4. Apocalyptic Fury. All friendly units, Blood for the Blood God special rule, add +1 to their attacks until the start of your next turn. Whole army gets +1. Yeah. Right, now we get on to the really fun ones. Spend 5 points. Demon Tide. A unit consisting of either 8 Bloodletters or 5 Fleshhounds is summoned within 12 inches of any friendly unit with Blood for the Blood God, and they deep strike in. So, quite easy. 6. It just gets more hilarious from here on. Harbinger of Blood and Brass. A unit consisting of either 3 Blood Crushers or a Skull Cannon is summoned with the same rules, 12 inches, Blood for the Blood God. I'm going to enjoy this book way more than I probably should. And if you spend 7 points, Dark Prophecies. Nominate any character in your army, and he must immediately pass a leadership test. If the test is failed, he is replaced with a Chaos Spawn. However, if the test is passed, place a Demon Prince within 6 inches of the character. The Demon Prince will retain any Warlord traits or artifacts. So the Demon Prince comes with Wartford armour, so he has 3+ armour, 5+ invuln for Demon. And if he is modelled with wings, he has wings. Nice! So that one's really nice, because he keeps the artifacts as well. And one of the artifacts is if you kill the character holding the axe, it summons a Bloodthirster. So you'd have to kill a Lord, a Demon Prince, and then a Bloodthirster to get Slay the Warlord. But that's any character, so you could summon more than one Demon Prince. And finally, if you spend all 8 points, if you have 8, I would have spent them much earlier, I'd get lost in all this. Same as before, leadership test. If the leadership test is passed, the character is replaced with a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. If the chosen character has the Warlord and passes its leadership test, your opponent does not earn Slay the Warlord, of course. Furthermore, the Bloodthirster will retain any Warlord trait your Warlord had. Doesn't retain artifacts. Okay. Oh, I've been crying reading this book. Right. Before we start on the main rules, let's go over the artifacts. So, artifacts of slaughter. Gore Drinker. Combat weapon. +1 strength. AP 2. Okay, I'm liking. Melee. Blood Feast. Unwieldy. So, initiative 1. Okay. Blood Feast. Keep a counter of all unsaved wounds caused by the bearer's melee attacks. At the start of each of your turns, consult the table below to see what effects Gore Drinker has on its bearer. These effects are cumulative. So, if you cause 1 to 2 wounds, add 1 to the bearer's strength. If you've caused 3 to 4 wounds, the bearer gains Rampage. 5 to 7, double the bearer's strength count. So you'd be strength 10, because you'd already have gained 1 strength from earlier. 8+, the bearer's melee attacks gain the instant death special. Alright. Okay, that's quite fun. The Bloodforged Armour. The Bloodforged Armour confers a 3+ armour save, and the Eternal Warrior and Feel No Pain special rules. I like. The Brazen Rune. The bearer of the Brazen Rune has the Adamantium Will special rule. Furthermore, once a game, at the start of your opponent's psychic phase, you can declare that the bearer is unleashing the power bound within the Brazen Rune. For the rest of the phase, any enemy psyker